It's a first for Belize. The Cycling Federation is hosting the Caribbean Elite Road Cycling Championships this weekend. Cyclists from across the Caribbean are already rolling in, like Leanne Trepe, a member of the Trinidad and Tobago national team. He secured a fourth place victory in 2024 in the Senior Men's Open Under 23 time trial and fifth in the road race.
The terrain here, at least from what we saw in the course profile, would be very suited for our riders because we are, for the most part, the men team is built on track cyclists, so the flat courses would be very, very good for us. So last year was my second Road Caribbean Championships, and it was a little more of a bummer for me. We got 2 fourth places in the time trial and in the road race for the under 23, but this year a lot stronger, a lot more knowledgeable about the race tactics, and we are looking to putting forward a good effort.
Belizean cycling official Alan Awil told us why hosting this regional championship is a big deal for Belize. He also gave us some insight into the level of competition that fans can expect for the time trial on Saturday and road race on Sunday.
We're very happy to have this hosted in Belize. You know, we have only ever had local events in Belize in cycling, national championships. We all know about the big classics that we have, including the cross country, which has been going on for many years. But this is the first regional championship that we've ever had. We've had one previous international race in Belize, and I think that was in 2008, the M&M Tour of Belize. For you to understand what's going to happen in the men's race, for example, our cycling fans are very familiar with names like Oscar Quiros, Derek Chavarria, and Corey Williams. Imagine a race with 30 or 40 riders of that caliber, where every nation has a Corey Williams and a Derek Chavarria. So that's the type of stiff competition we'll see in the men's race. And in the ladies' race, again, there are a couple riders registered for the race in the ladies' edition who have ridden the Tour de France ladies' edition.
So this event will undoubtedly expose Belize's cycling fans to races at the highest level in the region. Belize's Corey Williams is the defending champion. President of the Cycling Federation of Belize, Glenn Flowers, says 19 countries are participating for the gold medal.
The time trial starts on Saturday, and it's going to be starting from the Boom Junction all the way up to maybe 8.5 miles on the Boom Road and return. So 10 miles for the male, that's 20 miles for the male back and forth. And on the females, they're doing 6 miles each way, so that's 12 miles total.
And then for the road race?
For the road race, we start at the Mirab. That's where the start line is going to be. We circle the roundabout. There's going to be a rollout start. And it takes us back to by the Puma gas station on the Northern Highway, where we're going to flag the race. And the race starts officially there. We make a left turn on the airport road, go on the 8 miles roundabout, then we go on to the George Price down to the roundabout at Hattieville, come back around to the Northern Highway, and we're going to do that 3 times. On the third lap, it comes back straight to Mirabs and finish there.
Some final preparations on the route are being undertaken ahead of this weekend to ensure that all participants remain safe while riding. Bermuda's Connor White placed 8th in the 2024 tournament. His Cycling Association president, Peter Dunn, says this championship in Belize is a highlight of Bermuda's national team season.
We've great riders who have had a lot of success at this competition the last several years. So our expectations on them are very high, and but I think their expectations of their own performance are very high. But on the day races unfold and things happen. So I think I wouldn't want to say. But if you look at last year's results, we hope to duplicate that or do better.
And while the event is being hosted in Belize, the annual championship is spearheaded by the Caribbean Cycling Union. Podium finishers will walk away with individual medals, and the bragging rights of being the best of the best in the Caribbean. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.